Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Ngozi. I am a mom and a registered nurse working and living here in the UK. In this video, we are discussing about the difference between healthcare assistant and support worker. Okay, I know the terms used in healthcare and support to people can be a bit confusing. Although healthcare assistants and support work look similar and interchangeable, however, there's a subtle difference between these two job titles. We're looking at the definition, where you can find them, the job responsibilities, and the qualities you need to work in these two job roles. Let's begin with the definition. Care involves providing service or helping someone meet their daily needs, ensuring that they have a minimum standard of well-being that they desire. Caring for someone means doing for them the things they cannot do for themselves. Example is seen in taking care of frail elderly person. Support work, on the other hand, is about empowering someone to be more independent and live a fuller life. By supporting someone, you enable them to live their life more independently by providing the tools and the skills they need to do so. It might require you to teach the person new skills and provide the equipment and technology they will require to complete the task. Example of this is seen in people with learning disabilities. Okay? The next thing we'll be looking at is the job responsibility. For care, you offer a level of support to help meet the person's needs of daily activities of living. Most times it involves you actively doing the job for the person. The level of support differs from one person to another. These include, but not limited to, the following: personal care, for example, washing, toileting, dressing. We also have meal preparation and feeding, oral hygiene, position change, and other activities of living. Okay, while support work is about providing appropriate guidance, companionship, encouragement, supervision, emotional support. Sometimes you might be required to go to the movies with them, shopping, going to the park, Let me tell you small gist about my encounter in a support work facility, okay? A few years ago, I was working as both a healthcare assistant and a support worker. So I happened to go to this facility where my job role then was just to support the residents, okay? So in the morning, what I was expected to do was to just supervise him, make food for himself, and prepare himself for daycare. But coming in with my healthcare ginger, where I am actively doing things for people, I went in and did breakfast for him. In the morning, he was meant to have full English breakfast with a cup of black tea. So I went straight into the kitchen and made the food for him. When he came out, he wasn't happy with what I did, but because I already did it, he brushed it off by saying, "Please, next time, can you allow me to do it?" I said, "Yeah, sure, why not?" When he started eating, he was struggling a bit because he's a gentleman that have had previous stroke encounter, although he had a special plate and spoon that enables him to still eat. But my still healthcare, trying to actively do things for people, I offered to help, and that was when he became so emotional. At first, I was unsure of what I said wrong to him because it was my first time in the facility and I didn't really get proper orientation. Just put on my armor of care job, trying to make things right. Unknowingly to me, I was doing the wrong thing, okay? Then I realized that, oh no, he is not to be actively cared for. He's just down for support when required, okay? So when it comes to support work, your main role is to prompt and encourage them to be more independent and do things for themselves. Lessons learned from that incident was, once in a new place, to get a good orientation or read their care plan to know how they want to be cared for, either as a care assistant or a support worker, to avoid overstepping their boundaries. Where do you find both care assistant and support worker? Mostly you will find them in hospital, residential and nursing home, day center or their own homes. So let's look at the qualities you will need to be able to function in these two job titles. You will need to be a good listener to be able to work as a healthcare assistant or as a support worker. You need to be cheerful, friendly, you need to be patient, you need to be caring and understanding, okay? You need to be tolerant. You need to be willing to help people that are unable to help themselves. That's what the job is all about, right? So I don't want this video to be too long. I hope it has been able to answer your question relating to the difference between a support worker and a care assistant. Thank you so much for watching the video and see you in my next one.